Hello, what's going on, everybody? Good evening. What time is it? It is 10:39 p.m. here in Florida. And I'm going to be hanging out with you guys for about 30 minutes. It's going to be a short and sweet live stream. And then I'm going to stay up a little later and play some video games. You know what I picked up the other day when a bunch of games were on sale on Steam? I got the Hogwarts Legacy game, and I've got about 2 or 3 hours in so far, and dude, it is fun. It's super fun, super polished, very imaginative, and you know, you feel, I don't know, it does a really good job pulling you into this world, making it feel, you know, alive. It's super fun. But anyway, man, there is no topic of conversation tonight. Anything and everything that is on your mind, we can shoot the shit about. I poured myself a late night Bloody Mary and got a big Nalgene of water sitting here next to me, and I'm ready to hang out, ready to stay up a little late. But welcome, guys. Ricky, good to see you, man. Mr. Tony Cole, Fetman, Stellaris, Uniqueness, Dragon Star, is that what that says? Cole, what's up, Cole? Marcus, Oscar, Andrew, Fett. Good to see everybody. Ravenclaw. So my relationship with Harry Potter, I really enjoyed the movies. I was a very late comer to the franchise. I don't think I saw a single movie until me and my wife started dating in 2008. I think that's when I saw my first movie. So I was late to the party. And I didn't grow up with them. I feel like if I was a little younger, Harry Potter could have possibly been my Star Wars. I would have been the perfect age for that shit to hit. But I've always enjoyed them since I saw the movies, and they're really imaginative and fun, and I can't wait to show my daughter, especially the first one. I think the first one to me is the best, or it's my personal favorite. I like the beginning movies of most franchises anyway, but I've read the first book, and that's really about it. And then I just, I decided to get the game because it looked fun and something different than I'm used to playing, But anyway, what's up, Commie Killer? Howdy. Perfect time for a stream in the gym and about to hop on the treadmill. Now I have something to listen to. Get it, man. Get it. I did a good 4-mile run yesterday on the treadmill at the firehouse. An uninterrupted 4-mile run. I ran it at a 7:30 pace the whole way. I did the first 3 miles at a 7:30 pace. I hopped off, had a swig of water. I went and got my my mask, my firefighting mask, put that shit on, and finished the last mile at a 7:30 pace with a mask on. I felt great. You know me, I love running. But the difference between me and you, Kami, is that I cannot listen to podcasts and stuff like that or streams or whatnot when I run. I've done that a couple times years ago, and I find that I need a cadence, I like music. I like to listen to... So I kind of have on my running playlist, it's a wide variety. Anything from Talking Heads, to Kendrick Lamar. Anything from Rancid, I got a whole lot of Rancid, to, I don't know, like Kanye West. So, like, my running playlist is just, I have The Clash on there, a wide variety of different stuff. And I have to listen to music when I run. I cannot listen to somebody talk. But anyway, Ricky, thank you so much. Did the I like Rancid too as well, Christopher. Been listening to them since they were on those old Hellcat record compilations. Like, that's when I first discovered them as a kid. I think that were they Hellcat record compilation CDs? Is that what they were called? Give 'Em the Boot and all that stuff. Is that what I'm thinking of? I think so. Yeah, I like when I was a kid, all those Hellcat record compilations would come out with a bunch of different punk bands and stuff, and I would buy them all. And that's when I got into Rancid. It must have been in like the mid 90s, I would say. But yeah. Ricky, thank you so much for the first super chat and channel support of this short, sweet late night live stream. Late night for me. Ricky says, on a scale of 1 to McClunky, how excited are you for Christmas? Saw those dope Star Wars ornaments on your Twitter. Dude, for the first time... Actually, I need to double check this, Ricky. Ornaments. Oh, damn it, I have made a video about that. I told my wife today, I was like, you know what I've never done? I've never made a video of my Star Wars Christmas ornament collection. But I have. In 2019. So I can do it again. This was 4 years ago. I can do it again. I'll make an updated 2023 Christmas ornament video. I'm going to do that tomorrow. It's funny how you completely forget that you made certain videos. Like, I made that Christmas tree ornament video 4 years ago, and I have, like, no memory of making it. And all day today, I was excited because, like, I was like, Thursday, I'm going to make a video of showcasing all my Star Wars ornaments. But I've already done it. Back then, it says that I had 60 Star Wars ornaments. I don't know what I have now, 4 years later. So, I have a family member who has worked for Hallmark for like, or worked for Hallmark for like a couple decades. So I kind of had the hookup for Christmas ornaments. And every year, this family member would get me basically, I mean, I would, maybe not all the Star Wars ornaments that would come out that year, but pretty close to it. So I don't know how many I have now. 4 years after that video. Again, 4 years ago, apparently I had 60, according to the thumbnail that I made. But I've never, I've always wanted to get my own Christmas tree to put in my office around this season. And kind of put all of the ornaments on it. Just have a Star Wars tree. Because we have a lot of personal ornaments from places that we've been. That's what me and my wife like to do. If we go, travel somewhere, we like to get an ornament from that place. So we have a ton of ornaments from places that are, near and dear and special. Or ornaments that were given to us from family members that are, kind of personal and stuff. I probably put a dozen Star Wars ornaments on our tree, but I'm very selective with what I put on. But I would love to get a secondary tree in my office to kind of just go balls to the wall with Star Wars. It'd be kind of fun. But yeah, I'm one to McClunky. I don't know what that scale means, but I guess on your scale, McClunky is good. I'm super excited for it. And Ricky, it's having a kid. Having a kid to me has made Christmas all the more special. The other day she wrote a letter to Santa. We put it in the mail. She's just super excited for it. We wrapped a couple presents last night, put them under the tree for her. She's trying to guess what they are. It was funny. Like there's one small present under there, and she was like, "I bet this is the Barbie camper." And the Barbie camper is this huge. I don't know. I don't even know how big it's gonna be. It would be a big ass box, like the size of. I don't know. It'd be big. But this was small, and I was like, I doubt it. That's kind of small. But she is insisting that this small ass package that is like the size of a shoebox is the Barbie camper. And I'm like, no, the Barbie camper is gonna be like an 18 by 18 box or bigger. Probably way bigger than that, actually. But yeah, Ricky, I'm excited. It's it's fun to watch her walk down the stairs, every year. Just like my parents. So my dad's been a photographer his whole life. Growing up, he actually converted our laundry room into a dark room, and he would develop his pictures. He wouldn't take his film to Kinko's, or he wouldn't take it to somewhere to get developed. He would actually develop it himself in our laundry room. So he's amazing. I wish he would make an Instagram or something like that, but he for whatever reason he doesn't get into that. He just sends me and my sister pictures, basically. But he's an amazing photographer. And every year when I was growing up, we would come down the stairs, or walk into the living room, and he would have like basically studio lights and tripods set up to get lighting and take pictures of us while we're opening up gifts and stuff. And I've started to do that a little bit with my daughter. I don't sit there with the camera. I don't take as many pictures as he would. I usually take a couple and then set it down to just kind of enjoy the moment, But it's fun. Those Christmas mornings, man. And we take our time. My wife is big about taking our time opening gifts up. We'll open a couple up and then, we always go overboard. But, we'll open one or two up and then we'll just take a little break to get a donut and just enjoy some coffee and a mimosa. And then we'll open up another one. We just kind of, we make Christmas morning, we elongate it and enjoy it. And it's a nice relaxing morning, And I'm big on, and my mom even was like this too. She told me that, they intentionally did this. And I get this from her. I don't like leaving the house on Christmas, for my daughter's sake. Like, I know if you want to come see us, you come to our house. That's my thing. Or we'll meet up the next day. But I want my kid to enjoy Christmas at home and not have to run around town and just enjoy her gifts at our house. She's going to open up a shitload of presents and she's going to want to play all day. I don't want her to have to just open them up and be like, all right, get your jacket on, let's go. You know what I mean? Maybe that's selfish for me and my family. I don't see it that way. I want her to enjoy her things and have us time, Again, if you want to see us, come over. Or I'll see you tomorrow, But anyway, it's a good time, man. I enjoy it. But I appreciate that, Ricky. Oscar, Alicia, and Oscar again. Thank you guys so much for the super chats, man. I appreciate it. Oscar says, "Green Onions" by Booker T paired with HG Stream. Is that a song? Green Onions, Booker T, and the MGs. 1962. All right, I'm sure I've heard this before then. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'll have to listen. I'll check it out though. Is that a good pairing? If you match that song up with a Hello Greedo live stream, is it like matching up a Pink Floyd song, Dark Side of the Moon album with Wizard of Oz? Is it a similar feel? I've never done that. I've watched a few examples. I mean, I guess it kind of matches up, but it's one of those things where, like, if you're looking for similarities, you'll find similarities, If you listen to a song backwards and you're thinking that it's going to say something creepy, you're going to hear something creepy, Or you could hear something else if you're thinking about something else. Our brains hear and see and put patterns together. Because we are pattern-seeking creatures. Anyway, I appreciate that, Oscar. Alicia? I'm kind of dumb. I probably butchered your name. But I appreciate that super chat. You say, how did you feel about Dial of Destiny? I haven't really talked about it that much. I enjoyed it while I was watching it. But honestly, I haven't thought about it since. It was, to me, it's kind of forgettable, and maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like, in the moment I was enjoying it. I enjoyed most of it, but it didn't have Staying power. Elijah. Okay, there you go. Thank you for the clarification. That not that it was needed. I'm just kind of stupid. But yeah, you know, I enjoyed it for what it was in the moment, and I really, to tell you the truth, haven't really thought about it that much. I think for me, and maybe a lot of people, Indiana Jones was something that I loved as a kid. The fact that there were 3 was enough for me, and I wasn't like craving a new Indiana Jones movie. I'm a big Phoebe Waller-Bridge fan. I think she's a wonderful actress. I love her show Fleabag. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. I thought it was kind of a good finale. But again, it didn't have the staying power for me. I'm not gushing all over it like a lot of people are. People loved it, and I get it. But yeah, it's one of those things where you watch it, you're like, oh, I like that, and then I just don't think about it anymore, you know. But yeah, I appreciate that, Elijah. I don't know. Did you guys like it? Not bad, but not all that memorable. Hoping we get an animated series. That'd be fun. Yeah, and I liked all the story beats. I thought everything was pretty fun. You know, there's this weird and it is a complaint. When it's interesting to me, like the de-aging and all that stuff. It does look great. I don't know if the technology is not there yet to where it's just indistinguishable. And I think partially that is because, you know, when de-aged Harrison Ford popped up at the beginning of Dial of Destiny, yeah, it looked great. And I'm curious if like kids watching the movie even realized that it was a de-aged human, or if they didn't even think about it. Maybe them not knowing. Maybe somebody sitting down and not knowing who Harrison Ford is, like a younger kid watching this movie, would they just think that's a real person? Or is my brain going, oh, that's a young Harrison Ford, that's a computer? You know what I mean? And then looking for the flaws. I don't know. But the big tell for something like that is voice. Voice. It sounded like 80-year-old Harrison Ford speaking through a 40-year-old Harrison Ford computer face. Does that make sense? Like the vitality's not the youthful vitality isn't there. It's not just Dial of Destiny. It's whenever they try to do this, the de-aging and all that stuff, and utilize the actor's voice. I don't know. Is that just me? But it was all right. Oscar Rodriguez, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support once again, man. Oscar says, what did you think of that Fleet Foxes song? I haven't listened to it since that strip. When was that? That was a couple months ago now, wasn't it? I remember liking it. I think I used to listen to a little bit of Fleet Foxes back in the day. God, I'm gonna have to listen to it again to tell you the truth. What was? I'm gonna keep an eye on the chat. What was the exact name of the song? I have a different computer. I bought a new PC, as you know, Oscar. So all of my like links that I saved and my history and everything is gone. I can't just search. Oh wait, maybe I can search my YouTube watch history. Can I do that? Maybe I'll do that. Let's see. I had a ton of links saved in my browser on my other PC. And how do I search? Yeah, history. Here we go. Yeah, I had a ton of. Oh, I'm not even signed in. Was it Mykonos or White Winter Hymnal, The Shrine, Helplessness Blues, 3rd of May, the Tiny Desk concert. Oh, these are all things that I've watched and listened to over the years. Fleet Foxes, He Doesn't Know Why. Fool's Errand. I don't know which one was the one that you recommended. I'll have to listen to it again. I don't even remember how it went, to tell you the truth. Can I believe? Okay. Why? Let's see. There we go. There we go. All right. Honestly, I can't even remember what it sounded like. But what was I gonna say? Shit. I'm assuming you've done or maybe you don't use Spotify, but have you done your Spotify wrap-up thingamajig, Oscar? It's always I always enjoy those. I'm kind of surprised. My top artists, and they're all artists that I listen to all the time. They're like my favorite artists. You got Slaughter Beach Dog on there, you got Pine Grove, you got Josh Ritter, you got American Football. But I was kind of surprised that they were at the top because I listen to so much music with my daughter, and I listen to so much random shit when I go, when I work out and go on runs and stuff like that. I expected like Rancid to be at the top of the list just because, you know, every other day I'm listening to Rancid for like 30 minutes while I go on a 4-mile run, you know. So I expected Rancid to just be like at the tip top. You listen to 1,000,000 hours of Rancid, you know what I mean? But my top 5 artists were on the Spotify wrap up thing was Slaughter Beach Dog, which is a great band. The lead singer from Modern Baseball, if you're familiar with Modern Baseball, is the lead singer of Slaughter Beach Dog. And then my second was Taylor Swift, and it's just because my daughter is obsessed with Taylor Swift. She has been since last October 2022, when that Midnights album came out, and she still just wants to listen to Taylor Swift. So we always blast it in the car, or we'll come home and I'll turn Taylor Swift on, and she wants to have like a Taylor Swift dance party. We'll take turns dancing. Like, it's fun, man. It's cute. Like, she'll go first. We'll pick a Taylor Swift song. She'll dance to it when the song's over. She sits down and she becomes the audience, and then I get up and dance to a song, and then we just alternate like that for a while. So Taylor Swift is number 2. And then number 3 is Pine Grove. Number 4 is Josh Ritter. Number 5 is American Football. So. I have mine, Oscar. Mine are top 5. The Neighborhood, The Weeknd, Fleet Foxes, Tame Impala. I like Tame Impala, yeah. Cigarettes After Sex. Ooh, I've never heard of them. Let's see. Band. Dream pop band formed in El Paso, Texas. All right, keep that up. Nice. Anyway, Oscar, I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna keep this up and listen to it again, refresh the memory. Vince, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Let me find it here. Vince says, you mentioned a short story a while back about an AI traversing space or something. I forgot what it was called. Could you remind me? Thanks, dude. Yes. Let me find this. What is it called? It's on my Kindle, and my Kindle is in my work bag in my car. If it was with me, I could just pull it up right now. Let's see. I guess I could go to my Amazon account, right? Amazon. Amazon books? Kindle books? How do I see my Kindle books? Your company bookshelf, manage content and devices. Okay, here we go. I gotta scroll through. My wife reads a lot. I think since she reads so much. She's read let's see. Since let's just see. Okay, since August, she's read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and she's on her 21st book since August. August, September, October, November, December. 21 books in 5 months. I don't know about you. That would be a shitload for me. I guess I'm a slow reader. Or maybe my attention span is not that good. But yes, Vince, I have it. I found it. Let me find it again. I just saw it. Okay, here we go. This is a huge recommendation. I just closed out of it. Damn it. This is a huge recommendation to anybody who is looking for a nice short story. It's only 28 pages, but it is really interesting and thought-provoking. It's called Slow Time Between the Stars. Slow Time Between the Stars. You can finish it in no time. 28 pages. It's a wonderful short story. And when I got it, it was free. I think it might still be free. It's free if you have Kindle Unlimited, or it's $2 to buy, I think, according to this, I think. But yeah, Slow Time Between the Stars. Let me read the synopsis. It's probably not going to do it justice, but it's so great and thought-provoking. An artificial intelligence on a star-spanning mission explores the farthest horizons of human potential and its own purpose in a mind-bending short story by New York Times bestselling author John Scalzi. Equipped with the entirety of human knowledge, a sentient ship is launched on a last-ditch journey to find a new home for civilization. Trillions of miles, tens of thousands of years, in the space between, the AI has plenty of time to think about life, the vastness of the universe, everything it was meant to do, and, with a perspective created but not limited by humans, what it should do. It is, yeah. It's one of those, it's a short story. It's one of those stories that you'll think about for a very long time because it's so thought-provoking and deep. It's wonderful. This sentient ship, this AI, basically has an infinite amount of time to contemplate, it's I don't want to. There's nothing really to spoil. It's just a really thought-provoking short story. So go read it. It'll take you an hour to finish. 28 pages. Slow Time Between the Stars. Google it, buy it, save it. It's like $1, whatever. Anyway, let me know what you think, Vince. I loved it. But I love it. Oh, a good way to... Oh, no. Your dryer just broke. My washer broke a few months ago. Wanderers, what's up, man? Our washer broke. And I had a repair guy come out just to give me an estimate. And I didn't know that just for like a repair guy to come out, it's like $50 or whatever. And he comes and he flips the washer over and he shows me this belt that's basically like completely ripped apart and stuff. We've only had this thing for like 3 or 4 years. It came with the house. Brand new washer, brand new house. What's that?
And it was great, but it got me thinking, like, I bet people weren't like Raoul Walsh's mid. Howard Hawks is the GOAT. Back in fucking 1930.
The robot said fucking, Vince? What? Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard the robot say that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but the repair guy was like, yeah, it's going to be more. You might as well just go out and buy a new washer from a scratch and dent, because it would be as much for me to repair it as it would to just buy a new one. And I was like, okay, sounds good. And he was like, all right, so for me come out, that'll be $60. And I'm like, what? And apparently apparently that's a normal thing. I called my dad and he was like, yeah, that's how it is. I was like, what the fuck? I could go around and just be like, yeah, for me to repair this is gonna be about the same as you just buying a new one. That'll be $60. I can do that. I should do that. Just pretend to be a repair guy and go around. Yeah, for me to repair this this water heater, it's just gonna be more. It would be more cost effective for you to buy a new one. It'll be $60. But anyway. That always sucks. The best way to dry clothes, shit, I don't know. Wash like one outfit at a time and then just hang your clothes on a overnight on a hanger on your shower curtain rod or something. I don't know. I was very lucky when our washer broke. We didn't get a new one for like 2 months. But, you know, every third day I'm at the firehouse and we have washers and dryers. So I just brought all of our laundry to the firehouse and did our laundry there for like 2 months until we bought a new washer. I was very lucky in that sense. Didn't have to go to a laundromat. Was able to save up a little money. But yeah. Vince, thank you so much once again for the super chat and channel support. Watching a lot of old movies. Watched the Roaring Twenties movie. Let's see, the Roaring Twenties, and it was great, but it got me thinking. Like, I bet people weren't like, Raoul Walsh is mid, Howard Hawks is the GOAT back in fucking 1939. Yeah, probably not, right? Different world for sure. It's yeah, I don't know. Like, the internet's great, but over the past few years, like, I don't pay attention to like any movie criticism anymore, or I mean, maybe a little bit of Star Wars, but and I still watch Red Letter Media, not really because of their movie criticism, just because I find those guys funny. But it's just I can't get into the constant like, and I like personally analyzing movies and thinking deeply about movies, but like, I don't know, when something comes out, like, especially something big, like Dial of Destiny, for example, or I mean, really, fucking anything. You go on Twitter and people are just, they have their heels dug in on whether they loved it or hated it. And then you got a bunch of dipshits running around yelling that it's woke or whatever the fuck. And that shit embarrasses me. I've talked about that before. But, like, it's just, I don't know. I don't get into it as much as I used to. Because the landscape has changed so much. It's I don't know. It's like personal political leanings or personal philosophies go into the way people enjoy entertainment now. Like, people are constantly looking for something that goes against their worldview to bitch and moan about, and that's not a good way to analyze a movie. That shit's stupid. So, like, I don't know, I've just kind of, like, let go of paying attention to any of the bitching and moaning and arguing and debating on the internet about movies and stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm sure people didn't argue over movies all the time back then. Of course not, right? They went and saw a movie. Probably one movie a year. I don't know. If they were lucky. I mean, how many cities had movie theaters in 1939? Did most cities? But if you lived in a small county, you probably didn't, right? You probably had to travel a good distance to go see a movie. It was probably a huge ordeal. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, look up old movie bloopers. The classics have this disconnect from reality, like seeing the world through a magical lens. Then they mess up a line and they're like, shit, fuck, damn it. Yeah. Well, what's up, Celador? Celador says, I've never had Twitter and not about to create one. Good. I just don't understand that people spend hours discussing and being outraged online. Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. There's a couple guys who, no matter what I post on Twitter, they respond with like a LOL, but you like The Last Jedi, or no matter what I post, it's just some like condescending shit. And if you go look at their feed, they do this to like so many other people, and I'm like, are you fucking sitting here all day just arguing? That's embarrassing. That's deeply embarrassing to me, and they should be embarrassed. To sit there all day playing Thumb War with their phone. That's just, I don't know. I can't, that's just big time loser energy. And, you feel sorry for them, as a human being. Yeah. You talked about White Christmas in an old video. Next old movie watching next now. It's the holidays. Oh yeah, White Christmas is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. I love White Christmas. Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, Vera. Yeah, I love it. I love the song and dance. It's just a fun, lighthearted, fast talking, great music, good little story. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen White Christmas, what was it, 1953? Let me see, 1954. I don't know. I've always loved it. And I like, Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye. Rosemary Clooney is like, Rosemary Clooney in White Christmas is like my all-time, yeah, specifically Rosemary Clooney in White Christmas is like my all-time, I guess you would say, celebrity crush. 1954 White Christmas, Rosemary Clooney. Don't know why. Yeah. Yeah, great movie. If you guys haven't seen it, maybe you'll like it. I like musicals and stuff like that. And, oh, that would be a fun record to have around the Christmas time. Let me see. eBay. Let's see eBay. White Christmas vinyl. Probably have to get a little more specific. Movie soundtrack. Movie soundtrack. Let's see. White Christmas soundtrack CD. I don't want the CD. White Christmas movie soundtrack vinyl. Let's just do a broad search. There we go. On Amazon. It's only on CD. CD. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see. CD. LP last sold. Let's see. That'd be a good one to have. Anyway. But Oscar Rodriguez. Sorry, man. I completely missed the notification there. Oscar says, I wish Indy had his Eliza moment like Voller. He tries to use the dial to rewrite history, but to save his son. But he tearfully learns to let go. Eliza moment. Eliza moment. Elsa? Elsa? From Last Crusade? Expand on that. I'm trying to remember, like, Elsa from The Last Crusade. Is that? Okay. Yeah, what did she I'm trying to remember how what happened to her in the end? Why can't I remember? Can't I remember? What? Fell into the pit. Why can't I picture that scene? Elsa falls to her death. She dropped the grail and almost fell into a crevice chasing after. That's right. That's right. She's reaching for it, and she's trying to get it as she's also reaching for Indiana. All right, I can picture that scene now. I mean, yeah, yeah, her fingertips touch it, right? And yeah, I can remember. Now, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but yeah, I mean, that would have been kind of a depressing ending for Indiana. I would rather have what we got. I can almost reach it, Andy. Yep. That was a fun one. I watched that. As a kid growing up, I watched Last Crusade and Temple of Doom the most. As a kid. I think just because they're a little more fast-paced and fun for a kid to watch than Raiders, you know? But, yeah. Anyway. What's funny to me is Sean Connery and, you know, Sean Connery obviously played Indiana Jones' dad. And their age difference between Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. The age difference between them is only 12 years. Only 12 years. So, in real life, you know, the age difference between Sean Connery and Harrison Ford is 12 years. So, like, they're really not that far off in age. Connery just looked way older, you know? But, all right, guys. We almost went an hour in this 30-minute live stream. I wasn't even paying attention at time. I looked down and I saw that it was 11:30. And then I looked at how long we've been going. 54 minutes. All right. Vince, thank you for coming with the final super chat and channel support of this little old stream. Vince says, raising my first eggnog of the year. To everyone, wishing you all a very happy holiday season. Hope all is going well. Take care and have a good night. Right back at you, man. Enjoy the eggnog. I love eggnog. The best off-the-shelf eggnog that you can buy, in my opinion. We got a bottle in the fridge right now, and we've already gone through a bottle. Is Pennsylvania Dutch. Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog. If you've ever seen it, Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog. Yeah. If you ever see it, Vince, and maybe you've already tried it. If you ever see it, get it. They have it at Total Wine. They have it at ABC. They sell out at ABC really fast. Total Wine might still have some. I don't know. But Pennsylvania Dutch, in my opinion, is the best off-the-shelf eggnog. I always add a little bit extra spice rum to it, but it's to me it's the best. But enjoy it. I love some eggnog. So cheers, man. But I appreciate that channel support this evening, Vince, and everybody else who supported the channel this evening. I'm gonna try to get a video up tomorrow just about all of my Star Wars ornaments. Yeah, man, that's it for me tonight. That's it for me. All right, enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are on planet Earth, and I will catch you all on the flip side. See ya.